Hello and welcome to the My Brand, My Story project, where we talk about what it's like running a business, its ups and downs, and everything in between. If you'd like to participate, check out this episode's description. Hi, my name is George, and I'm leading today's podcast. With us, we have Linda Fuller, the owner of Keda Beauty and Nails. Hi, Linda. How are you?
Hi, George. I'm well, thanks.
And why have you decided to start your business, and what inspired you to start it?
I've always looked after myself in the way of, skincare, and always wanting to, look my best and feel good within my skin. From a young age, I was always conscious of skincare and having my nails done and just looking my best so I can feel my best. What inspired me to start my business way back when I wasn't even married, and my husband at the time owned his own business in the fitness industry, and it appealed to me to work for myself, but then I always wanted to be a mum as well. So I thought about what I could do, what I could train in or educate myself in, where I could work at home and have a home business and also have my children there to look after as well, or just be working but be present for my kids as well while they were growing up. So that was, and having that interest in beauty and skin, that was what inspired me to educate myself in that. And that started many years ago, before my babies were even born, and now they're 17 and 20.
And what would be today's most important goal for you?
Today's most important goal when it comes to the business is to have it work for me and not me have to work too hard for the business. Obviously, when you start a business, you put your heart and soul into it, all your time, all your effort, lots of money to try and get it going and try different things that work for the business. So my goal now that my kids are older and I've not stepped back as being a mum, but I'm more independent now that my kids are independent. So I want to now have a business where it works for me more than what I have to work for it, to be able to travel a little bit more, or move to another area and do more things for myself. So I guess that means training people or bringing people into the business that have the same passion as me and have that same personal desire to have with their clients, because that's what I pride myself on, that people that come here are not only my clients, they're my friends.
What would be the dream? Like, what's the end game for you with your business? Or is there even an end game?
Look, I love to work. I love what I do. I love making people feel nice, and it's the perfect industry to be able to do that. And I do enjoy work. I do enjoy getting up and having a purpose every day. And it's important that my children see that too, that my kids, as young adults, see that to be successful, you have to work at it. You have to work hard at it. But I guess, if I can choose my hours and choose how much I work, and be able to see it working for me without me being there.
Would you say there was a time that you wanted to quit, and how did you deal with the situation and overcome it? Now that you're sitting here with us, obviously, if there was, you didn't quit, you kept going.
Yeah. The hardest part was in building the business, going through a divorce, or having all of that personal triumph going on behind the scenes, and having to come in every day and put on a brave face, and that was tough because people want to come in and chat and are happy and bright, and coming in when you're feeling as low as you can and still putting on a brave face and a happy face is really difficult. And some days I just didn't want to come in. I just thought, I can just do something, go somewhere else where nobody knows me, and just go and do my job and walk away. But that was never me.
Yeah, it definitely is hard to split up your personal life with work.
Especially in my business where, like I just said, my clients are my friends as well as my clients. And so, when they come in and see you're a bit down, they put your arms around me and then, next minute you're in a blubbering mess on the floor.
But in a way, it's a good support network.
It is. Yeah, it is.
What would you never do if you could go back? Maybe something when in the process of starting up, or any certain lessons you've learned?
I don't know if there's anything that I would say I wouldn't do. I think it was hard having the business at home, and maybe if I started again, I would start in a commercial setting, or not so much where home always feels like work. And I think making the move to where I am now has been a blessing for now. I can be at home and be at home. Because I'm such a giving person and so, generous, people take advantage of you being at home, and they might say, I've just need this fixed or need that fixed. Can I just come on the way past? And I think I put myself, having a business at home puts myself out there to be taken advantage of a little bit. Maybe not on purpose, but yeah.
Unintentionally.
Yeah.
And Linda, who is your customer?
I have customers coming in. I have mothers bringing in their children or their young teenage daughters who have never had an eyebrow wax before, and their mothers might have been coming to me for years, and they have that trust in me that I'll do the right thing by them and by their daughter, not listen to them, listen to the mother and not what the mother wants at that age, not what the child might want. But I have women coming in their 90s and to come and have their nails painted and they have a manicure and their eyebrows waxed, and all through all ages I have are my customers. Yeah.
That brings us, how do you get your customers? Although you've mentioned that you have so many recurring customers.
Yeah, a lot of recurring customers. So word of mouth is mainly where my customers come from. I do use social media. I have someone who helps me with my social media postings purely because of time. It takes time to put things together and takes time to learn where to post, to make social media posts. And so moving here into a more central area of Camden has opened me up to more areas. I have had a few people coming lately saying, I know of you and I've heard of you, but you were just that little bit too far away. So it's nice now having those people come and see me.
And how do you personally define business success? Is it money, perhaps freedom, or the influence you have on other people, creative expression or innovation?
I think maybe the influence that I have on other people, especially the younger generation. I consider myself, although I'm 45, I consider myself as a young 45-year-old. And
young at heart.
Young at heart, yeah. And I like when, clients come in or their daughters come in with their mothers and they really genuinely want my opinion on their skincare or their makeup or whatever it is that they want. I do believe that they trust me, and I like that. And to me, that makes me feel successful. I'm wanting to. I'm wanting them to see me as, I guess, a bit of a role model, and they like the way that. Going off track here.
That's all right.
To me, their trust in me is important.
So would you say you've reached success for yourself?
I have, I feel I have. I think there's still a long way to go, because I'm still putting a lot of time into the business, which is important in this industry. People want you. If they meet you and they like the way that you do, their facial or their makeup or their nails, they want you. So I'm not at the point yet where I want to be able to have people come in and replicate what I can do. And I can only make that happen by putting my time into these other, beauty therapists.
Yeah.
So once I can do that, that'll be the ultimate success.
How do you view money, and what does it represent to you?
Look, money is great. When you see money, then it obviously means that your business is successful. I don't see it as the most important thing in business. Money, when you can make money doing something that you love, and I can make my business work to support my mortgage and support my kids, and that to me that's more important. Money, without money, that can't happen. So yes, money is important, but money does not define my happiness.
Would you say that you learned that after you already started your business, and maybe your perception changed after these years
I think
of
it did, because because I enjoy doing what I do so much. So doing what I do, loving what I do every day, coming into work happy and looking forward to coming into the salon every day, and being able to make money.
Yeah, money can't buy that.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So, education or experience? What is the most important thing for a business owner?
Experience. It depends, I think, on the industry. Definitely in my industry, experience. Yeah, you need to know the fundamentals of skin and nails and all of that. But ultimately, what we do, what I do in the business, you need to, that comes with experience.
What is a lesson that you think is most important for a new entrepreneur to learn, and why?
I think to not be afraid to take risks, calculated risks, I think, because, let's be real, if we all had all the money in the world, we wouldn't need to be taking risks in business. But I think that, for example, myself just recently moving into this commercial area, it has cost me money to do it, but unless I took that risk, I don't know whether it's going to work for me. So sometimes, within reason, I think you need to take financial risks. Yeah.
So Linda, where can we find you, and what kind of services do you provide?
You can find me in Narellan, actually Smeaton Grange, which is next door to one another. The address is actually Narellan, but they do class it as Smeaton Grange, which is very confusing. But you can find us in the main Plus Fitness building in Narellan, in Exchange Parade, and we provide within our premises, we provide hairdressing, as well as all aspects of beauty. So we do manicures and pedicures, we do spray tanning, we do facials, We do makeup, so we have a makeup artist who is mobile or in salon, and we do all types of nail enhancements. So we do gel, acrylic, SNS, and we use shellac. We use a beautiful natural skincare product called Skin Juice, which is beautifully based on fruits and vegetables. And yeah.
Linda, it was lovely having you on the podcast and hearing about your experiences and different kinds of advice, even from your own struggles and stuff. And thank you, and we wish you success.
Thanks, George.
If you like this episode of the My Brand, My Story project, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell button underneath to not miss out on the next video.